So now it looks like this stuff with Kanye is like really turned into like a Royal Rumble at this point. You got you got the unmentionables, the people that you can't name, right? You know, you got Nori, you got Kanye, you got now we got Akademiks that's entering the ring and jumps in and he's hitting him with the he's about to
Man, Akademiks ain't about to do nothing, bro. Akademiks jumped. Akademiks hopped in looking like E Honda on Street Fighter. You know what
I'm saying? Not E Honda.
looking like E Honda. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about to do nothing, bro. Not about to do nothing. DJ Akademiks is the biggest lame on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And these are not views that are expressed by TD Hip Hop Media. This is coming directly from Blacklight Revelations. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you know, I'm a company man. I'm trying to talk to DJ Akademiks and sell out. So you know, these are black lights. You know, Rob, these are his views, not mine. You know?
These are black lights views, not mine. And when that TD Hip Hop Media and Akademiks interview does happen, trust me, your boy is gonna react to it, and there's nothing DJ Akademiks can do about it because TD gonna own the copyright. You know what I'm saying? So, so no copyright striking this time. You know what I'm saying?
Not this time. Oh, that's funny. Well, let's get into this, man. What do Akademiks have to say about Kanye? Because apparently now he's mad at Kanye too, and he's calling him out. You know, because you know, it's amazing though, like how. At the end of the day, man, let me put the camera back on us real quick, bigger, before we get started. Everything is really just about content at the end of the day. Everybody's just creating content, just clout chasing. I'm not mad at clout chasing because in the end, we're all clout chasing. Aren't we all just clout chasing? Everybody's I don't care who you are. If you do YouTube, you're a clout chaser. Period.
You have to. If you're in YouTube media, is modeled, you have to clout chase on YouTube.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
The way that YouTube is structured, the way that YouTube promotes content, at some point in your YouTube career, most likely early on, you have to clout chase. You have to. You don't have a choice. Otherwise, you won't get any traffic to your videos. If you just make a video called "I had a great day today," it could be an excellent video. It could be all kinds of, you know, animation, and you know what I'm saying? It could have a great plot to it. It could be perfect range of time. It could be between 5 and 15 minutes. Nobody's gonna watch it.
Very informative, all the above. Nobody's gonna watch it.
Nobody's gonna watch it. But if you have a nice day because of the way DJ Akademiks gets roasted by a woman named Pop Smoke, now you cooking. Now you're getting 1.5K. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. All right, so let's get into this. A woman named Pop Smoke. All right. let's get into this Akademiks.
This is black media, you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. Because they was just dick sucking the whole time on there, and I ain't with that. Here we go.
Act me. No. I want you to do all the shit you rap about. No. Everybody wants to say I'm 730. Well, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I told y'all I was the leader. I told y'all I'm going to free my people in the name of God, and I will put my life at risk, because if I wasn't in a glass prison, just like Larry Hoover's in a real prison, then I would have had to say so when my kids go to school. I go into my kids' school, I see Hanukkah books, then I see Kwanzaa. Christmas is Christ's Mass. Where's Jesus in the school where all the celebrities are paying for their kids to go?
Cell? I'm sorry. What did you
hey, I'm talking about.
Right.
But ain't nobody listening to me type shit, yo.
That part hit, the glass cell thing hit Nori like 5 minutes later. Like Kanye, he bent off that. Nori was like, you said something about glass cell. He sound like me when you and me are talking. Like 5 minutes later, I'm like, you said what?
Bro, Nori was so lit during this interview. Like he was trying so hard to keep up, but like he just he just like it was just too much. Like if you literally talking about somebody being overwhelmed, like if this was actual work, Noriega should have called off the next day. Wouldn't nobody, even if you was on your last call off and you was about on the verge of getting fired, anybody who saw this episode of Drink Champs, if you worked at Drink Champs Incorporated and Nori called off of work the next day, you just don't have no soul or no heart if you fire him for that call off. Something wrong with you. Like,
you know, his hangover was crazy.
Oh man, it was that's hangover plus stress. Those are the worst ones.
saying I'm in like a glass box of like celebrity with a bunch of handlers around me and shit, and people colluding behind my back and being like, is he ramped up? What we gonna say now? What I told y'all, because I talked to Larry Jackson last night and he was like, yo.
From iTunes.
Yeah, but now he's got his own deal. He started telling me how Clive Davis changed his life. And I talked to him for 6 minutes. He said, well, usually we talk back and forth. I said, Larry, this is my life though. I'm letting you know so you can let everybody know what it is. What it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like
There was too much cock sucking going around Kanye, man. I'm gonna give y'all the real nigga like conversations or answers or questions you should be saying.
He just sound lame, just saying, just even trying to like come off like however he's trying to come off is like, oh God. All right, man. All
bro,
right,
bro, you don't want no interview with that clown.
Nah,
you do better.
I was joking. I don't want to
look. I'm just putting it out there. You'd be better off with, you know what I'm saying, just talking with TD and Rob. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like man, DJ Akademiks is poison. Like that. I'm telling you, man. Like, you know, DJ Akademiks had conversations with Candace Owens too. You know
he had him on his podcast, didn't he? Yeah. I didn't watch that, but I saw it. I saw that she was on there.
First of all, what the fuck Larry Jackson got to do with you, nigga? I know Larry Jackson, nigga. I was negotiating mad Apple deals with Larry Jackson, nigga. What the fuck you talking about Larry Jackson for? Stay on topic, nigga.
Like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of
What
y'all.
I don't believe you, but go ahead. You know what I mean when I say that, right? Like all that hard talking is like I don't believe you, bro.
All I gotta say is you about to see Akademiks exposed.
Fuck that got to do with anything, nigga.
No more. And we don't have to be afraid. I understand that they got us so paid off every which way. They cutting down. And my whole point just off the tweet, the fact that, what does that even mean, what I said? And the fact that I got taken off proves my point. Jamie Lee Curtis went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him.
Wow.
I hope.
See, this bullshit that Kanye, the first thing we got to like, again, by the way, these are bigger discussions too, but this is how I react. You got to react to kind of like, yo, Kanye, like, bro, nigga, you're not fucking special. If anybody tweeted that about Jewish people, talking about it was DEFCON or DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, they're getting taken off.
I hate how people keep bringing up that DEFCON 3 thing and they don't know what that even means. Like, that's like insane. They don't even know what it means. Like, every time, like when that's brought up, people act like he's saying that from a stand. Like people act like that means like,
it's Vladimir Putin saying
harm you. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna fit. It doesn't mean that's not what it means. It doesn't mean I'm gonna physically harm you right now. I'm going DEFCON 3. That means I'm going to like put you in the dirt. That's not what DEFCON 3 means.
Right.
You know?
My question is, why do Chipmunk Cheek Academic? Why do he not ask the same question about? Well, why is it that everybody can just say whatever they want to that's anti-black, and there's not a whole, well, we know what's going to happen. I mean, why doesn't anyone know what's going to happen if you say something disparaging to black people? Oh, probably because not only do we not say anything, we double down on what everybody says about us, and then we make the conscious decision to not put in place apparatuses to instill consequences on people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, DJ Akademiks is somebody that's built a platform off of being anti-black, off of selling, like Kanye actually did say, that trauma culture. You know what I'm saying?
And Iraq.
Yeah, and then he
goes. Even everything that he does now, is just it just surrounds beef.
It's beef and drama. Even when he gets involved with the red pill people, when he's dealing with Fresh and Fit, when he's dealing with Rollo Tomasi, it's just all nonsense and scrambled, garbled nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even a hip hop artist. You're sitting here telling people to stay on topic. You know what I mean? Kanye doesn't have to stay on topic. It's not your podcast. You see, Kanye didn't want to do business with you, DJ Akademiks. You're at the same status as we are. The same way that particular community of people showed Kanye. Yeah. Like that particular podcast showed Kanye, you know what I'm saying, that Kanye is at another level because you're a billionaire and you're getting treated like a felon. You see, because that's how little power you have in the world. And now DJ Akademiks is getting put in his place because you are reduced to a reaction video. Mr. 2.4 million subscribers on YouTube. You're reacting just like we are because you cannot get this individual on your podcast. Now, if if Kanye said tomorrow he will go and have a conversation with Akademiks, Akademiks will have a conversation with him. Because when Akademiks said all that stuff on Candace Owens' podcast when he went on PragerU, Tariq Nasheed said, "Oh yeah, I'm finna come on Akademiks podcast," and he came on Akademiks podcast. So Akademiks will accept somebody that he has a ideological difference with. So Akademiks is just mad, and he's just trying to get in on the content plug to get the push for the content. We're YouTubers, we're content creators, we know what this is.
Exactly. We know exactly what this is, like you said. And I know if he heard this, it would cut deep. You know, when we start getting into class and all that kind of stuff, who has access to who and stuff like that, Akademiks is on the same status as us, man.
Yeah, same status as us, YouTuber.
You know YouTuber, you're reacting. That's all. You know
what he need to react to is them, because man, Saint and the Sinner's been nuclear roasting him. That's what he should have his crosshairs on. He shouldn't be worried about Kanye, bro. Deal with another YouTuber right now because you haven't hard enough time dealing with them.
Why the fuck you think you that special, my nigga? You get what I mean? Now, if he wants a bigger discussion on why, you know what I mean, people are so sensitive to Jewish people's issues or this and third, that's a different discussion, my nigga. But like Kanye is acting like he getting treated unfairly. Nigga, them billions don't mean nothing, bro.
Hope they take his children away from him.
Nobody knows. I don't even know who Jamie Lee Curtis is. This is why, yo, Kanye is so good at making everybody think that his personal anecdotal experience with people are what matters. We don't even know the nigga you're talking about, bro.
They put out Triple X, Tupac. That's what Larry was saying.
Right.
My response was, well, I guess I'm next then.
Right.
Yo, Kanye, this is where, and by the way, I don't know if I could blame Drink Champs. Like, it feels wrong blaming them, but like,
you can't blame Drink Champs for anything.
This is why you can't have this motherfucker on a fucking thing like Drink Champs, because
Akademiks is proving that everything that Kanye says is right. Because when you start saying stuff like that, so now Akademiks is about censorship too. Akademiks is one of the most loudmouth, disrespectful goofies that exist on the internet. And now you're for censorship too. Now you're saying that's why you can't have somebody like Kanye on your platform or whatever. So it just goes to prove that everything that Kanye's saying is true. Everything that when Kanye responded to Noriega's apology, and he brought up Akademiks' name briefly, saying like how these folks cut checks, they cut checks for him, Charlemagne, everybody. He's proving that. He's proving that. Not only are you just a YouTuber that's clout chasing, you get what I'm saying, but you also have to play your part in making sure you get out there, boy, and you condemn Kanye. All right.
Yeah.
You do what you're told, boy. You get out there and you condemn Kanye. That's what he's doing. He's proving Kanye right. Everybody that's in the mainstream that's coming out and having something to say about Kanye, either calling him an anti-Semite or calling him like, you know, crazy or anything other than what we're talking. Because think about this: when you look at the Breakfast Club, you look at Akademiks. Look at any of these mainstream media, like kind of hip hop platforms, you know, none of them are actually listening to what Kanye's saying and giving like the other side of the coin to it, right? They're all reading off the same script. Kanye's crazy. Kanye's anti-Semitic. You can't have him on your platform. They're all saying the same thing, which proves that everything Kanye's been saying concerning, you know, who controls the media and everything like that is true. And who's paying who is true. It's true.
Yeah.
How is it possible that all of these, you know, so-called, I don't know, whatever, the black media outlets or whatever, you know, they're not really that, but, you know, that's what we'll call them, that are mainstream. I'm not saying come to the defense of Kanye, because me and Rob aren't coming to his defense. We're giving the other side of the coin that shows like that what he's saying is actually true. Doesn't mean that we agree with everything that comes out of Kanye's mouth, because we don't. I don't agree with his George Floyd statements, but as it pertains to certain other issues and things that he's talked about as well, concerning who runs this whole thing called, you know, entertainment media, when all the major players are all coming out saying the same thing about this one guy, and not one of them will come out and give you the flip side of the coin, Kanye is correct.
All I gotta say is, in 1492, why did Christopher Columbus sail the ocean blue? Coming soon to Patreon.
To a Patreon near you.
To a Patreon near you.
Because you got to see the propaganda that nigga like Kanye spreading. Yo, Kanye, the reason why XXX Tentacion was killed, brother, stop acting. It was nobody who plotted to take him out, brother. He was killed by some jealous niggas who knew he was gonna have money cash for a bike. Bro, stop with the bullshit. And this is where you disrespect his legacy by acting like his death was the product of whatever is coming for you. That's disrespectful. And you know what I mean? Obviously,
Since when has Akademiks ever cared about being disrespectful?
Drink Champs is there. Everybody drinking.
That's
Everybody
the
having
question.
good. That's why one of the reasons I do give Nori a pass. But it's like, yo, bro, Kanye, you on some shit. X didn't die because of no higher power, no shit like that, man. 3 bum ass niggas, bro. Like,
because it's no.
then the nigga mentioned Tupac, bro. Bro, I think it sounds like a conspiracy theorist, bro. Tupac don't stomp out.
I went pay very close attention to how DJ Akademiks is using all of the catchwords. He's using all of the catchphrases to present a lazy argument to not prove anything that Kanye West is saying. But what you're doing is you're attempting to do the character attacks and not debunking anything. So again, that right there will answer your first question, Tony, about why DJ Akademiks is all about the censorship. And one of the reasons why he's all about the censorship is because we all know, we've heard about DJ Akademiks, right? I don't know why he calls himself DJ Akademiks. He was an idiot that barely finished college. You know what I'm saying? He's a very moronic, low IQ individual. You know what I'm saying? He knows this about himself. You know what I'm saying? He said this before. So it would make sense that somebody who does not have full brain function would take easy ways out of debates. So he's using terms like conspiracy theorist, you know what I'm saying, to try to downplay the things that Kanye are saying that he doesn't want to address the legitimacy of. And that's a tactic that you learn from people who cut them checks.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no Anderson, nigga, at that fight, nigga, he's alive. That's a fact. He's alive, bro. Like, everybody knows why he died.
Backing down at this point. I talked to Q because Q been labeled an anti-Semite. First of all, we are Semite. We Jew. So I can't be anti-Semite.
Right.
First of all, I need my 4 state.
Okay. See, this is why he gonna say some shit that, which, by the way, hold on.
Be afraid. I understand that they got us so paid off every which way they cutting down. And my whole point just off the tweet, the fact that, what does that even mean, what I said? And the fact that I got taken off.
I just want to highlight the fact that he wanted to go in on that whole, the kind of whole Hebrew Israelite, we the real Jews thing. And I appreciate the fact that he backed off it. And I'm not somebody that's well versed in that at all. Like, I really don't know nothing about that, other than, just the term Hebrew Israelites. And we all know who they are. But, fall back, bro. Don't start trying to get in the conversation that you really don't know nothing about. Like, he said what he said about, like, we are the real Jews. And he wanted to step out there and say something. Then he thought about it. He was like, man, those Hebrew Israelites going to be on my bumper.
The only thing that you don't, if for somebody that's not a Hebrew Israelite, you don't really need to know anything other than this. Where is anything about anywhere in Europe mentioned in the Bible?
Nowhere.
Okay, next. That's it. For those who are not Hebrew Israelites, that's the only thing you need to know for practical purposes. So what is all of this that we see?
Mm-hmm. Like you said. Next.
Next.
Here's my point. Jamie Lee Curtis went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him. Wow. I hope they take his children away from him.
Yo, somebody got to humble Kanye and tell him he's just another nigga with a white baby mama, bro. It's not that serious. There's not a government agenda against you, bro. You are a nigga who just couldn't successfully maintain a marriage, and you are a nigga with multiple kids with the same woman, and you're a nigga who is going through family court. The only part of what Kanye does, I feel, is disingenuous. He doesn't fight for no issue that he never experienced. You get what I mean? Nigga, I don't got no kids. Why the fuck I care about you and your kids or what you going through in terms of family court and all this other shit?
Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah.
Kanye West gave a bunch of people, including George Floyd's family, $2 million, you know what I'm saying, to help them with college expenses. And he also like was on the ground as far as like those George Floyd protests and stuff like that. Now, from my understanding, none of Kanye West's children have ever been killed by the police. They're all still alive and well. So DJ Akademiks just said the only thing that Kanye ever has done is talk about issues that he's had. He's never talked about or dealt with any issues that he hasn't had. I just debunked that lie that DJ Akademiks told.
Next.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know, I don't know what to say. You know?
I'm about to start using that next from now on. You know,
hit it. Nah, you keep hit them with the fentanyl. Somebody need to take a fentanyl. I'm lit, right? Somebody needs to
hit them with the fentanyl.
Take a fentanyl post-it note, you know what I'm saying, and just slap DJ Akademiks in the neck with it.
They hit him with the fentanyl. Don't hit him with the fentanyl, man.
Everything lit, you know what I'm saying?
The majority of fans don't got no 4 kids, my nigga. That's you. But you never cared about this issue until you got there. Kanye comes off like a manipulator in certain.
Like you said, you already debunked that. The fact that you say he doesn't care about issues until it affects him just isn't true. Like, you know, you say he gave George Floyd's daughter like a $2 million like college grant or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he gave George Floyd's daughter $2 million and was like boots on the ground marching for George Floyd. So that's just not true.
It's not true.
Situations like this, like, bro, like, why are we supposed to care about now your kids or the government or the courts are playing games with your kids?
Everybody they put out, Triple X, Tupac, that's what Larry was saying.
Cap, I call, nigga, I don't even want to do it on the stream. I got that nigga Larry Jackson number. I have a lot of respect for him. I would have called Larry Jackson right now and be like, Larry Jackson, I know you didn't tell this fucking nut job Kanye that.
Am I missing something? I could have swore Kanye keeps saying Larry Hoover and he keeps saying Larry Jackson. Am I tripping, or did he say Larry Jackson?
I think he said both, because I think Larry Jackson might be the dude that's linked in with Apple, and Larry Hoover. You know, Larry Hoover is the
GD that's in jail. You know.
Yeah.
XXXTentacion's death, who I've talked to his mom a lot, and I know how they've been mourning for that nigga. I know you ain't compared to this fucking nut job Kanye and act like it's the same type of situation or the same type of entity coming after him. Bro, this is cap. All right, I'm gonna take Larry Jackson right now. Niggas like this, they don't like to talk on like streams and shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I would probably have to give him a little warning, like, yo, bro, I'm on stream, bro. Like, could you, like,
let's fast forward a little bit, because I don't really care too much. Well, Akademiks not really saying much. He's really
never does.
He's salty because Kanye brought his name up. That's it.
That's what it is.
That's all it was. And he's looking, and he saw this as an opportunity to clout chase. And now let me get on here and react and say a whole bunch of different things.
It gets some views, you know, same reason we doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, it is what it is. It's business.
That's why I'm like, let's speed this up already.
We throw DJ Akademiks' name in the title, and we throw Kanye West's name in the title, and come watch the video and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. That's the business. You know what I'm saying?
Business.
And then when y'all watch the live stream, we'll hit y'all with some meaningful content. But until then, man, hit that subscribe button and hit that like.
Subscribe button. I'm not even going to front. Like, if you legit at this point, I don't know how long we've been talking about this, but if you're still watching this video, you clearly find us entertaining.
Yeah, just go on and do it.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button.
We'll be
And
live
hit-
soon. You know what I'm saying?
And hit the like button. We go live every Thursday. And on the Thursdays when we go live, the content is a little bit more meaningful on Thursdays.
A little bit.
But when we're reacting to stuff like this, we just decided we just talking. We just saying stuff.
We just talking. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna from now on when we do reaction videos, we not because just talking is like the live stream that we do every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
But when we do like little reaction joints like this, I'm gonna change the name to just clout chasing.
Just clout chasing, yeah. We just clout
chasing.
chasing. Come on over here and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here. We want to get up to 2K after we drop this series of videos we finna drop. So come on, watch them all the way through. You know, y'all know what to do. Hit the like button. We'll see y'all when we go live.
You know you cloud chasing when you run out of patience with your own reaction
nobody trying to
videos.
listen
Like,
to him. Man, let's go to the next
right,
one. You were boring, you know what I'm saying? And your cheeks are like 2 beach balls in them. We're done. You know what I'm saying? Like let's talk about something else.
So that's it for today's episode of Just Cloud Chasing. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get it up to 2,000 subscribers. Peace.
Let's do that. You know what I'm saying?